Hey, what's going on, guys? How are your meatballs? Today I'm going to be telling you how to upgrade the Apothicon servant in Shadows of Evil, the Easter egg that is notoriously not in Black Ops 3 Zombies, but is actually, or was actually, existent and functioning within a April 13th, 2015 build of the game, obtained via COD Tracker. Today, I'm going to be telling you how to upgrade the Apothicon servant in Black Ops 3 Zombies unofficially, meaning this will not work right now. This will not work with any patch of the official game, no matter what. This was a cut Easter egg, but we now have official information via a pre-build version once again from COD Tracker, and I'm just going to be reading you guys the steps, talking about all this stuff, and yeah, let's pretty much get into it. Before we do that, though, let's do the sell promo. Twitch.tv/JoeMatt123. Stream zombies every single day on Twitch. Finished up a 24-hour live stream yesterday. Having so much fun. You guys are killing it. We're reaching new peaks every single day. Let's continue to smash it. Now getting into it. So they go on to say, COD Tracker has obtained a work-in-progress build of Black Ops 3 from Monday, April 13, 2015, 207 days before the title's release. Thanks to these efforts, we're able to provide an exclusive first look at the original Apothicon servant upgrade quest. It should be noted that this upgrade quest differs considerably from the one previously revealed by Jarek. Don't know what that one was, but this one is a different one. So, the first step is to obtain the Apothicon servant. The process of obtaining the Apothicon servant functions exactly as players have come to expect from the final build of the game. You guys already know how to do it. You get the tentacle, get the xenomatter, you get the heart, right? And they even go on to say, first collect the Markwa tentacle, xenomatter, and Markwa heart. Next, the Apothicon servant can be crafted and equipped at any of the crafting benches around the map. Once complete, it is also added to the pool of weapons available in the mystery box. This is nothing new. We knew this already. This is how it existed. Now, each character in Shadows of Evil pertains to a uniquely named Apothicon servant. Floyd Campbell, the boxer, is Lore Zor, whatever. Jackie Vincent, the detective, is the Maristagwa, the most iconic name for it. Jessica Rose, the female, she's Kor Maroth. And Nero, the magician, is Nar Olakwa. Oh, yeah, I've read those perfectly. Anyways, moving on. The next step of this was a kill requirement. So, to begin the upgrade quest for the Apothicon servant, the player must kill 40 zombies using the Apothicon servant. For quality of life and balance purposes, kill progression continues to increment regardless of whether or not the player loses or swaps out the Apothicon servant. Basically, this means that if you buy the KN-44 and place the Apothicon, and get back the Apothicon later on, your progression will be kept. Why it was only 40 kills to upgrade the dang thing, I don't know. That's kind of like absurd in my mind because it's a very powerful weapon. But anyways, yeah, that's that. And they say upon reaching 30 kills, an audio cue will play to indicate that the kill requirement is nearing completion. I also don't get that either. I don't know why there was a 30 kill threshold. It just sounds a little weird, but that's that. Next up, hang a cocoon. Once the kill requirement is met, which is 40 kills, the Apothicon servant will act as a proximity sensor which rumbles the controller, if applicable, and shakes the screen of the player. As the player gets closer to any of the 15 randomized locations, the rate at which the proximity sensor pulses is increased. Now let's think about this for a second. What does this sound like to you? They brought this exact mechanism right into Revelations in Black Ops 3 Zombies with the gate worms. If you guys remember from the Revelations boss fight or from the Revelations Easter egg, before you went to the boss fight, you had to collect the worms or collect the eggs, then put them in the pack-a-punch room, and then you got some kills, and then that would ultimately allow you to pick up a gate worm, in which you had to find its location around the map, which rumbled on the controller. You press square on that location, it popped out with the symbols, right? This very similar mechanic was brought from SOE, presumably, into Shadows of Evil, since it was cut from SOE. It's the same kind of thing going on here, just to give you an idea of how it worked. The controller rumbled once you got closer to this location. So at a distance of approximately 25 meters from a valid location, pulses are sent at the minimum rate of once per second at approximately 1.7 meters. Pulses are sent at the maximum rate of 4 times per second. Now, according to the code comments found throughout the function, the developers describe this process as metal detector style gameplay, which again is not necessarily new to us because we already had this in Revelations. And then they go on to say, once the player reaches the desired location, a prompt will appear which reads, hold whatever button it is, square, X, depending on the controller, or F, to hang a cocoon. Interact with this prompt to the Apothicon servant. Wait, this text is cut off because of the website. Interact with this prompt to place the Apothicon servant at the location and end the proximity sensor process. Morgue City is comprised of 3 districts: Canal, Footlight, and Waterfront, each of which contains 5 cocoon locations. And I believe these are actually present within Black Ops 3 Zombies right now. Like, I believe you can actually still see these cocoons. Either that or they were visible on launch. So I remember seeing them or hearing about seeing them in game. So regardless of if they're still available now, the cocoons are still there. But anyways, moving on. Open the cocoon is the next step. Once a cocoon is hung, the player must first progress to the next round. So if you're on round 10, you have to go to round 11. Then return to the cocoon. A new prompt will appear which reads hold whatever button that was, the interact button, to open the cocoon. Interact with this prompt to reveal the upgraded Apothicon servant. And that is it. Equip the Apothicon servant. Equip the upgraded Apothicon servant. Finally, once the cocoon has been opened, it will prompt the player to hold whatever button it is to take the upgraded Apothicon servant. Each player in the match must complete this quest for themselves to obtain an upgraded Apothicon servant. One player cannot repeat the quest 4 times. However, after initial weapon is crafted, others must obtain it from the mystery box. Each character in Shadows of Evil pertains to a uniquely named upgraded Apothicon servant. Campbell was the Olma Zorzor, Vincent was the Argabob. It's not even worth reading. Alright, and this also makes me wonder, right? We had this upgrade quest within Shadows of Evil, which was presumably pretty dang cool, really unique, as well as pretty dang fast as well. Kind of similar to the Revelations upgrade in terms of speed, and I really wish this existed, right? Still in Shadows of Evil, that would be so awesome. But it's even kind of sounding like that this was even more overpowered than expected, right? Not only did we have this upgraded Apothicon servant, but we also had more than one person with it. As you guys know, in Shadows of Evil right now, only one person can have the Apothicon servant. Not 2, not 3, not 4. But it's seeming like, regardless of if the naming scheme only works because it's supposed to be one per person or not, doesn't really matter. It does seem like from this game, from this build of the game, there were supposed to be 4 people with 4 Apothicon servants that all had their own quests and were all upgradable in the same way, just depending on the district. Just like with the sword, how you had to go to a unique district to upgrade your sword. Presumably, each and every single character would have to find their pod in their district to upgrade the Apothicon servant, which is really cool and again really interesting because it also makes me believe that, hey, maybe all 4 players at one point in time were supposed to have the Apothicon servant and all 4 were able to be upgraded in one game. Just imagine how much easier, even easier, Shadows of Evil would be to this day if there were 4 upgradable Apothicon servants. And let's also not forget that under the map in Shadows of Evil, for those of you guys that don't know, there actually is a separate second, an entirely different set of Apothicon servant parts that you can pick up. And this also includes the different heart that you get, the purple heart that you get at the end of the Easter egg. When you're fighting those purple Margwas, you get a different heart. That was not used for anything at all. And presumably, if you're not able to have 4, my guess would be that you were able to at least have another wonder weapon, another version of the Apothicon servant, which was built from this Apothicon servant, right? From the second set of parts, and you'd be able to upgrade at least those 2 in the game, and the upgrade quest would just be specific to the character, just like the sword would be dependent on district. The district would be depending on the character. I'm sorry. Just like that, this upgrade would be depending on the character, and that's where you'd go for your cocoon. I'm sorry about the mumbling and stumbling. I'm just getting over like a dead throat for about a whole week, and as such, I'm remembering how to use it. So that's gonna be it, my friends. If you did enjoy the video, drop it a thumbs up, as well as make sure you are subscribed to the channels for more awesome videos like this, as well as the absolute most elite guides on the YouTubes and all that awesome stuff. Twitch.tv/Jomet123. I stream zombies every single day. Check that out. Check out the Discord. Check out the Twitter, and check out the merch down below in the description. We have the Cold War zombie sets on sale right now for $5 off. And yeah, I'll see you later.
I've been wishing for some better days.